Hello, YouTube sphere. Brenda Ransom here, and you are welcome to episode 3 of Family Planning on the Pregnancy Through the Bible series. And today itself, we are looking at the long awaited coitus interruptus and its associates. And our aim is to see which method ties for you, which method ties to your convenience and your need among the family planning methods. Yes, for you as a male, for you as the woman, as a couple, there is a method for you. So stay glued to your seat and don't move a muscle. That definitely does not include me, right? See you shortly. Alright, you're welcome back from the break, and for understanding's sake, we are going to look at family planning methods in this general view: irreversible and reversible methods. Now, irreversible methods include methods like vasectomy for males or the man, where you interrupt the pathway through which sperm flows out of a man after production into the woman. And when you interrupt it, it's tied up so that there will be no passage of sperm. All right, that is vasectomy, and it is permanent. And for women, you could have hysterectomy, and that is when you remove the woman's womb. And permanent methods like those two that I have named are only arrived at when it has to do with risky situations for the life of the woman, like the woman, or say an elderly couple have had the children they desire to have and are well advanced in age and want to enjoy their life with no risk of having pregnancies. All right, they can come to that conclusion with their professional who is going to guide them in details on how the procedure is going to go. Now, the reversible methods. Basically, they are short-acting hormonal methods like patches and injections that offer you months of protection, about 1 to 3 months of protection. And then you have the long-acting hormonal methods that give you 3 to 10 years of protection, like the intrauterine contraceptive device, which when placed by a professional offers you 10 years of protection from a pregnancy. We also have emergency contraception, and emergency contraception functions to protect you from a pregnancy even after unprotected sex. Ideally, it gives you safe or protection 24 hours after unprotected sex. However, these pills also offer protection to 3 and even 5 days after that. But the ideal is the sooner the better, right? Now we come to natural methods, which are most advantageous in many ways, but we'll name just 3 of the ways in which natural methods supersede all other methods. They are most accessible. Within the comfort of your home, you can practice them effectively, and they work. And secondly, they are cost effective, almost costing you nothing, aside discipline, of course. And then thirdly, they are most highly effective. Abstinence. Abstinence offers 100% effectiveness, protection from a pregnancy. Secondly, it offers you protection from sexually transmissible diseases, just like that. And thirdly, it offers you uninterrupted plans on a platter of gold. But abstinence, I know, is hard to come by, right? However, it is recommended to be used till marriage for a myriad of reasons. Other natural methods include the long-awaited coitus interruptus, which is the withdrawal of the penis within sexual intercourse before ejaculation to prevent sperm from flowing into the woman. This takes a level of discipline, but it's effective when you do it, and you do it right. Well, when you do it, of course. And then we also have lactation amenorrhea. It's also a natural method. And this is afforded you, or how do you come about lactation amenorrhea? Again, Lactation amenorrhea comes when you do effective 6 months of exclusive breastfeeding. And when we talk 6 months of exclusive breastfeeding, we mean for 6 months after delivery, you give the child nothing but breast milk, 2 to 3 hours every day. And yes, this entails a whole lot of discipline and commitment to it, but it affords you so much. All right. Aside 97% of protection it affords you from a pregnancy, it also allows you to bond with your child. This is something you would never buy elsewhere. And once lost, you almost never get it. It allows you to bond with your child. Plus, you still enjoy sexual intimacy with your partner. So it's a win-win situation. However, it is true that it is at least 97%, allowing a window of 2 to 3%. And for that window period, that window opening, we can couple another method, like a barrier method, to that natural method to make it more effective. All right, this will not go without us addressing a myth that we have had in the African community for so long, and it still lingers presently, and probably lingers within other communities out of the African community. And the belief is this: when you have sexual intimacy with a woman who is breastfeeding, you somehow destroy the milk, or you cause some kind of reduced milk production, and then the woman will get pregnant and then will not have time enough to cater for that young one. However, catering for that young one is the responsibility of not just the man, but the man and the woman. All right, it is that for not just the woman, sorry, but the man and the woman. And also, whenever you do exclusive breastfeeding, you are protected to about 97% from having a pregnancy. But when you don't have that sexual intimacy as partners, as a couple, it rather breaks the family in or through marital infidelity for both partners, not just one, for both partners. And it severs and further widens the break between the child and the father or the mother. So the parent-child bond further breaks and widens. So there you have it, as simple as it seems. Family planning for the man and the woman. There is an option for both of you. And for men who still think that family planning is a thing for a woman, when you meet a young lady, a beautiful lady, of course, she's ever attractive at that time, and you start talking children with her, that already is you commencing the family planning process. So why not sail through the whole process? Why just stop abruptly at some point because of probably convenience or other reasons best known to you? So this is it. We will hold it at this point, and in the next episode we shall be looking at some crucial recommendations that will be put forward with regards to family planning methods, and you don't want to miss that. However, before then, I would love to see your comments, your reactions, your critiques, what you think, your worries and your concerns about what we have talked about today, the various methods, and we'll be sure to get back to you. So stay blessed and see you in the next episode.